looking at you right now into your eyes. He's standing on the shore looking into your church. He's standing right now, and I'm going to be real honest with you, on the shore of the BGAV. And he's looking at us and he's saying, follow me. We have to decide. Are we in? Or are we out? Are we going to take the risk? Are we going to just stay where we are? We have to decide. And then the story goes on. Andrew, Simon, follow him. And then they go up the beach and there's two more fishing, James and John. And Jesus says, follow me. They're sitting in the boat with their dad, mending a net. And lo and behold, Scripture says, immediately they got out of the boat. There was no pause. It was immediate. So what you get left in this story is an empty boat and a confused dad. How am I going to tell Mom about this one? They just got up and left. Huh? I don't get it. And so now you have four who are following Jesus. We're at a moment in time for our churches. We're at a moment in time for ourselves. We're in a moment in time for the BGAV. Are we in or are we out? And here's the scariest thing I know. Following does require a yes. Not following requires nothing. It doesn't even require a no. You can do absolutely nothing. You can delay a decision. Not following doesn't require a thing. Following does require a yes. You see, those two brother sets, four people, they weren't the only ones fishing that day, you know. There was another boat where there was Dick and Jane and Bert and Ethel in that boat. And Jesus walked up to them and said, follow me. And Dick said, who does that kind of thing? And we had enough going on right here. Jane says, I find that theologically problematic. Bert says, wow, I can't handle anymore. I don't even know what to do. Ethel? Doesn't it seem like a little hot day being going on a journey for the rest of you guys? It's easy to miss the chance. That's the scariest thing I know. Folk, I think in our hearts we have felt a stirring. But if you don't act on that stirring, pretty soon the stirring ceases. If you continually aren't listening, it won't be long when you won't even hear anymore. Keep on putting off what we know. Keep on putting off acting on what we know. In time, we'll even lose the ability to know. That's the scariest thing I know. So Jesus is standing on the shore, right before you and me, and he's saying, it's time for a decision. Are you going to follow me or stay where you are? One last thing. Why at the BGAV meeting this thing? Because there were two sets of brothers. The second pair heard the call, and when they looked up and saw Jesus standing there, they saw Andrew and Simon with Jesus, and they instantly knew they had made their choice to go. And when they looked in their eyes, you know what they saw? They saw freedom. They saw a thrill of the adventure again. They saw hope. This is why at the BGAV we need each other. When any one of us makes a decision to go, it gives the rest of us the courage to go too. The courage of your faith kindles the courage of my faith. And so it grows and it grows. And the kingdom is advanced. Ready to answer God's call? Now what? Are you in? Are you out? Ready to take the risk? Or you just want to stay where you are? It's our decision.